For the first time on my channel, I'm reviewing a Brooks running shoe. And of course, it had to be the Hyperion Elite 3. We're gonna talk about some specs, my general impressions. More importantly, at the end of the review, I'm gonna talk about who this shoe is made for and whether you should buy it. Before I start though, my name is Aubrey, a very average runner, simply trying to be less average by the day. I always have to take time and thank people that are subscribed to the channel. At the time of recording this, I had 652 of you, and you are very much appreciated. Thank you very much. Let's get into the shoe. 3 specs that I think everyone needs to know about every shoe. I live in the UK, so the units I'll be talking about are UK. You'll have to do some conversion. This is a size 10 UK size, and it weighed in at 266 grams. In terms of price, you can pick this up for £190. Stack height is a 35 mil stack shoe, 27 mils at the forefoot, giving you an 8 mil drop. All right, let's have a normal conversation about the shoe. And we're gonna work our way from the top and go down, starting with the laces. Running shoes will normally have rounded laces or more flat looking laces. The Hyperion Elite 3 packs these laces that have got these additional textures. And once you tie this shoe down, it's not gonna be undone. It's annoying when you're out on a run and you have to stop to do your laces. You won't get that with this. The second thing to talk about is the tongue. 2 things here. 1, it's gusseted, meaning it's attached to the uppers of the shoe and it's not going to be moving about aimlessly. I like that. The second thing is they've cut out almost a V shape on the tongue at the top of it to give the top of your ankle some flexing space. That's good attention to detail. Let's talk about the collar. They've definitely upgraded this. You can see from the shape of it, and even on the inside, there's a little padding there. That's gonna avoid blisters or your foot just moving about aimlessly. There are 2 shoes I heavily criticized for doing this. New Balance's version 11 and sadly, Nike Invincible 3. My foot was just moving aimlessly at the back, and I didn't get that in this shoe. Moving on to the upper generally, they're calling it quick knit, this texture. It's lightweight, it's breathable, it's definitely an update from the version 2. If you look at the front, there are 2 things. In the toe box, this is absolutely flexible, but yet resilient. It's gonna give you space for your foot to do what it needs to do. And when you look through it, you can actually see through it. I put my finger in here and I can see my finger moving. It breathes. And that is very, very important. I also like that the quick knit at the back here is a finer knit, but it also is a bit more sturdy. When you compare it to that, that's gonna give your foot a bit more of a secure feeling. And I like that. Next, of course, the star of the show, and that is the midsole. They're calling it DNA Flash, which doesn't mean anything to me. All you need to know is it's nitrogen infused and it's got a carbon plate running through the midsole of the shoe. And that's gonna tell you about what this shoe is designed for. But like I said, I'll talk about that at the end. If we turn the shoe over and looking at the outsole, sorry, I have to explain something here. Because of how lightweight and cushioned the midsole is, that will run all the way through to the back. Manufacturers therefore then have to add a layer of a bit more resilient, a tougher, and a gripping outsole to a shoe. I tested this out on my treadmill as well as on the outside, and it performed perfectly. So I compared it to the feeling I got on the treadmill to my Vaporflies, to my Adios Pros, as well as Mizuno's latest Wave Rebellion Pro. And you know what? I can't fault this shoe. It held its own. Now for the all-important bit, who is this shoe for and should you buy it? So, who is it for? This is not a daily trainer, easy recovery run kind of shoe. This is for either speed sessions, you're doing intervals. I'd even put it on a tempo run, but it's designed for a race day. That time when the time that you're gonna finish running really will make an impact, this is the shoe for that. And secondly, should you buy this shoe? I'm gonna make a very controversial statement here, but I will back it up in a later video where I compare this shoe to Nike's AlphaFly. Spoiler alert, this is the shoe to buy. I would rather buy this shoe than the AlphaFly 2. I'll give my reasons in the other video, but if you're looking for a race day, lightweight, high performance shoe, I can't fault this shoe for any reason. I highly recommend it. Thank you very much for taking time to watch this video, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.